Hello guys and welcome back to Create Ultimate Selection, episode 10. In the last episode we made ourselves a plane to hunt for unlimited resources. And we're flying in Minecraft. Then in today's episodes we make a start on our train track, building our first ever Minecraft bridge. So before we get into today's episode and I'll show you building this track, just quickly show you what I've done in between episodes. I kind of built up this wall, extended it out a little bit. Built up these stairs. I'm not too sure how I feel about these, but it's just a kind of temporary way of getting up. Very temporary. Just detailed up the inside a little bit, and then I did ask in the last video if anyone knew of a mod to allow the spawners to spawn when I'm not around. And HB33 Green, I'll leave the comment up on the screen somewhere, came in clutch. And he mentioned about the Scarecrow Territory mod, so I've gone ahead and installed that. So I've got the bits here, and we'll just get this quickly crafted up. So we've got pumpkin, carve a face into that, perfect. And then we'll craft this up. So I think the jack-o'-lantern there, sticks around, and then a hay bale in the middle. Perfect, and that gives us a purple one, which is fine for now. So if we come up here, and you can recolor these just with right clicking it with some dye. But I think the perfect place for this is just up here. If it fits. Pop this right in the middle above the spawners. Awesome. So that should now kind of keep the spawners doing their thing. So if we come over here, we should be able to stand up kind of here. And they should carry on spawning. And they are. Perfect. So thank you very much for that one. Oh, and this is going to go wild now. Maybe too much, but yeah. We can kind of leave that running in the background now. Alright guys, so I think the first thing we need to do is make a bit of a train to dig out the kind of route for the tracks. So I want the base of the track to be 64. So we need to come up to 64. So that's the height we need to be at eventually. And if we put a track there, and then we come along here, make sure it's staying straight. So that's that. We just put a train station here. Create new train. And then we need casing, controls, something to build with, and then just a load of drills, I think. We put our casing there. And then this is just going to be super simple. Put the train controls there, and then honestly just the drills straight below. We come around the track. Hopefully this is going to work. Might get away with putting the drills straight there, to be honest. Perfect. So you want to come this far across for now. Let's just clear out some space. So we want to come down. That's the lowest we want to do for now. And then we need to come across there. And then I want to do diagonally up. I'll give us like a nice slope on the edge of the tracks. We just need to fill this all in. Now we just need to glue all this together. So we'll just do that. The main body in. And then just get these bits in there. Like that. Now we just need to attach it to the actual train. Like so. And I think we'll need some kind of storage on here. A couple barrels. Attach it to there. So now we just need to go over to where we want the rail to end up. So, but before, I need to figure out what height we need to build it in at. Got a bit of rail already. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this rail needs to be 5 higher than what we want the main rail at. And I think right about here is perfect. So we're at 64 now, which is where we want the rail to be, but we need to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have the rail there. Let's just see what the range is on this. Because I have upped it to 128 blocks. We come up here. And we can connect. If we hold left control. Okay, that's quite a steep turn because it's only done the slope. But not to worry. Because what we can do is that's where it wants to straighten out. So if we bring that back down, rail here, and then connect it. Hold left control again. That'll give us a much nicer slope, like. And then hopefully we've got enough room here to kind of bring it up to that 64 that we want. Oh, apparently that's connected. I think there's some kind of technical visual glitch going on. But we'll just drive along, see what this is gonna do. So create assemble train. It's assembled. So now if we need a seat. Or can we just stand on here? Oh, we can just stand on here. Oh. It's working. Okay. And it's missing a few. Oh. Oh god. This is the most janky thing I've ever done. Time for the moment of truth. Oh god. Okay, the track is still there. Oh, and it's going up. Hopefully. Awesome. And we've stopped on the tree. Beep. Oh, the track's here. Okay, cool. I thought we were going to have to like turn shaders off or something. Because it was glitching out with a track. But it looks like it's working. I definitely need to put a seat on this. Because this is awkward. I can't get on top. Maybe with a little parkour. Excellent. Onwards. And we've made it. We've made it to the water. And I think all things considering, that is a pretty successful run. I think that's worth a treat. So let's just go and investigate the tunnel. Still got a lot of clean up to do. Get rid of all these trees. Definitely need to light this up straight away. And you know me, no torches. Oh yeah, this is going to be so cool. Awesome. Let's just get some torches down in here temporarily. So this is where it straightens out. So if we put a... We do one track there. That will just go all the way up to make it as smooth as possible. And I think I do want to go up one more. Just looking at this, so I think if we do this, yep, which will give us the 65. Hold control, put that in. And now we can't see the tracks at the moment, but... Oh, there we go. Something fishy going on. Right, so I've got the other tracker now. I've tidied up, got rid of all the trees, but I'm having a problem with the shaders, so if we come up here, it will eventually just disappear. The tracks will. And I don't know why. I've been messing around. Obviously, if we come up here and they disappear, we turn the shaders off. And they're back in. So I know it's a shader problem. Yeah, so if anyone knows any fixes for this, I've had a look on Reddit and everything I've tried hasn't really worked. It's probably some compatibility issue somewhere. So if anyone's got any ideas, let me know down below so if they can get it fixed, because I don't really want to turn my shaders off just for this curve, or this slope I should say. But we'll just ignore that for now and focus on the main objective today, which is getting a bridge across here. So what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to get this over to the other side, just get it out of the way. Alright, so now we've got a bit of an area cleared out. What we can do, we want to get the train tracks in. And if we hold toughen our offhand, and then we come to the other side, right click there, perfect. That's placed tough underneath as well. Then we just need to do the same for the other side. So for the actual bridge, I think maybe just start off with some weathered iron. Then we'll mark out the center here. And then if we come across, then we'll go up. We'll go up 5 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on this coming out another block. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now it doesn't look weird. And then if we come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Potentially is a good number. Then we'll mark out there. Up 5. Or should we go up 4 this time? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then if we mark out there again, then if we do an extra 2, get rid of that one. We'll put a bear in there facing this way. Perfect. And then we'll just temporarily get rid of that for now. And if we use something like a shaft perhaps, then if we build up potentially 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just glue all that together. Perfect. And then we'll come around the back. Turn that to only place when anchor is destroyed. Pop a handle on that. Perfect. And now we just need to rotate the other way. Then I reckon about 30 by 30. And that and that is pretty perfect. Awesome. And then what we can do, we can get rid of all this for starters. Can we get rid of that? We can. So once we've kind of set the angle, we can get rid of the valve. So in that case, I think I'm going to want this on this side, just so we can kind of hide it a bit better. If we just do that, put in our handle back in, set this to only place when destroyed again, set this to 30 degrees, rotate the other way. Awesome. And then we can get rid of that. And then all we've got to do is hide that. But we can go in and place this here. I think that's going to work very well. A little too well, maybe. Now, if we could get like another one here, kind of like a bit of a shallower angle up to the top, I think that'll look pretty damn cool. We can even go like get some angles in there and there as well. Well, yeah, I'll have a little play off camera and then bring you back in and show you what I've come up with for the girders at least. Alright guys, it's been a hot minute, I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing around with different angles, different positionings, but I think I'm getting somewhere. I think maybe next time if we was doing a bridge like this, probably do it a bit taller. And I haven't done the top beams at an angle just because I'd have to have mechanical bearings either here or here. So just coming up onto the bridge itself, I've just obviously been using the mechanical bearings, and I've even used them on the vertical ones here, because if I place a girder normally vertically, it places like that, and I wanted to kind of continue the like actual metal girder kind of shaping, if that's the right word, upwards. So what I've done here is just kind of built it out horizontally and then glued it all together and then rotated it 90 degrees vertically, but it still keeps that kind of horizontal form. I think that's looking pretty good. I think I'm going to get rid of the tuff eventually and just have kind of girders running under the track and supporting the track. And then I can probably just kind of hide these with copycat panels and stuff like that. Or something. Hopefully it's not going to be in the way of the train. But, you know, time will tell. I mean, what I could do before I kind of build this side is move the track over one space. Or move them both into the middle. There's like a one gap in between. That could also possibly work. And just for demonstration purposes, I will show you what I mean. Just having a look now. Yeah, I think that's going to look loads better. I think. I'll prefer the smaller gap in the middle, but I don't know if I wanted this big gap at the side. So what I'm going to do is just move this over one more, like back to its original space, and then move this over again, just so we keep that one block in between. I'm going to build up the other side, and I think I will do this on a time lapse. Now I know what I'm kind of doing with these bearings. Hopefully it'll go a bit quicker, and then it kind of shows you kind of what goes into it. So you can do it in your own worlds, but yeah, let's get into it. Awesome, and that was way quicker than the other side. Now I know what I'm doing. And I've just noticed it gives like a nice little gradient on the bottom of these beams, just for an extra bit of detail, which is nice. Awesome, and I think that looks way better being just one block between. I think that was a very good call from me. I think now all that's left to do is actually make it look decent and just probably finish up the bottom, which is to load more girders, get some copycat panels around these, get some potentially some lights on. Alright, so this is future Ginge talking. I've just been kind of like detailing the bridge up, vibing away to my tunes, and Bad Day comes on, if you know the song, and honest to God, I'm going through the editing now, and I make a bit of a rookie error with the symmetry wand, but it actually times perfectly with the music in the background. Complete fluke, but I had to share it with you. And it times absolutely perfect with the music, which I didn't even realise at the time because I was that distraught. I'd basically undone all my work on the girders, but I'll show you. Oh. And as you can see, it was like right on point, and I stopped the recording pretty much after this because I was just, I just needed a little breather, and then I came back and redid all the girders, but we'll like get back into past Ginge and we'll take it from there. So after making that rookie error with the symmetry wand and accidentally removing the mechanical bearing, getting rid of all four, and then having to redo them all again. Oh, that was a pain. But I think I'm going to leave it here for now, just so I can get your guys' feedback on the bridge so far. I'm not too sure on how I feel about the zinc catwalk. I was going for like a rusty kind of texture, but I feel like it might be a bit too bright. So I might just kind of stick with the industrial iron catwalk that I've got under these rails just to stop me falling through. Because that was just annoying me, and that kind of blends in. Yeah, I'm not too sure myself. I think I'll see what you guys think and then make a decision on them. But yeah, this is the first ever bridge I built on Minecraft, and the scale might be way off. But might be too big. But I think it looks alright. I think once it's got a couple of trains going across, it looked pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to work on it a little bit more off camera, get it blended in a bit better into the rest of the environment. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure you smash that like button and let me know what you think of the bridge down below. And if you've got any tips for improvements or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. And if you do want to see this world progress and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you do want to support the channel even further, I do have a Patreon down below, and that's where I release kind of sneak peek previews on builds, daily access on videos, and you're just helping the channel in the best way possible. But if that's something you're not able to do, just being here watching the video means so much to me already. With all that out of the way, I really can't wait to see you in the next episode. Ginge, out.